What's going on, everybody? It's GoShade, and here with Shark. How you doing, Sharkbait?
I'm doing fantastic. Let's do this thing. We got a tournament going on.
Yeah, it is the 2022 Major Wars tournament, the only one we had this year, and it's gonna roll over in 2023. So I guess it's kind of just a tournament. Okay, it's Major. I'm here to
2020
play,
something tournament.
and this is the first week. So first set of games going on here. We got Jason. Looks like up in the top left. No, this is yeah.
Yeah, it's a Warlock.
Yeah,
It's probably
this
no. Wait,
is
actually, that is
Jason.
where. Oh,
This is Jason up in the top left as the Warlock, and
actually, I think it's the reverse.
is it? Because I
I
see
think.
Aridigas is green.
Oh, maybe I'm
Is
wrong.
that is that is
Yeah.
that is that how that functions? Yeah.
No, you're right. Jason is the red one. All right, so we're
Just
gonna
making
try to be
sure.
less confused and try to keep you from being confused with us. We're sorry.
And this is Jason's perspective. So if I go over his cards, you'll see them here. So I'm gonna try to not go over his cards here. Oh, he has a Battle Forge turn one. What a surprise!
So
Um,
totally ignore those.
so ignore if I mess up here. But AridigasFan, super good player, longtime veteran. Jason, of course, been playing for almost every tournament, I think, for like a while now. Super good player.
Forever. We all
Really
love
looking
Jason.
forward to this mirror match.
Yep.
Notably, Jason is an Araxxian player, like probably one of the best ones out there. So interesting to see them face off here.
Yep, this is a good one. Did I was about to say, did he go double forge? I didn't even look earlier when you're hovering over the
Mana
stuff.
Flower, Battle Forge out of Jason opener with a Aridigas having a Battle Forge and a enchantment, looking super aggressive for Aridigas
Interesting.
here. Typically, when you see an enchantment opener from a Warlock, it's usually Hawkeye or some sort of Kuro's favor. It could be other things, but especially if
Alright.
it's not a
Well,
Dromlick.
I'm interested to see where this goes. So running a slight bit less economy than Jason, who has effectively 2+ channeling because of the equipment from the forge.
Yeah,
But it's
absolutely.
also a very aggressive forge, so it seems like there's gonna be some kind of beat down here in the front.
Yeah, they're just gonna clash here. So
They're
I guess
both ready.
I guess the big question: whenever you see mages that are about 3 spaces apart like this, usually you're gonna see a creature come out from one of them.
Mm-hmm.
If we see it out of both, that's totally normal as well. Um, that one enchantment makes
Wait, does Jason play creatures?
me.
When did that start?
Jason plays the what was that? The magma golem or something like that. That was
That's
awesome.
right. I forgot about that.
I would expect
times.
to see fire elementals, things like that. I think I joined in this game near the end, if I remember right. But
Oh, right.
we'll
We're
see.
gonna see the ghost of you.
Oh, Ring of Curses come out.
All right.
So AridigasFan playing some more economy here means he
Yep.
might have some sort of curse on him, but probably not. Leather boots,
So it's a
Jason.
different type of economy than Jason. Jason went for the
Yeah,
general with the mana flower, whereas the AridigasFan went for the curse and equipment specific
yeah, it's cheaper
stuff.
than the flower, but now he has to reveal a curse around. The Seeking Dispel out
Yep.
of Jason immediately, getting rid of the
Immediately gets rid
Mage
of the
Bane.
Mage Bane. Oh, you always reveal Mage Bane as soon as you cast it.
Yeah, it's
Oh, mistake.
such a
And we
blunder,
get
but that's okay.
Mageddon. Oh, that's awesome.
The Mageddon comes out for Jason. That means we're going to see some life loss for Jason, but
He's got enough life, it might be alright.
I mean, I think you described it as this. He's just kind of like a homing missile, and I've always loved that analogy because his elusive 5 dice is insane.
Oh, it's
With
awesome.
Mageddon, and another enchantment goes down. Not making use of that Ring of Curses.
Well, was intending to, I think.
Was
but-
intending to, yeah.
Yeah, whenever you cast Mage Bane, always reveal it immediately. There's no reason to hide it. There's nothing. I mean, because as soon as they start doing, even the Seeking Dispel would have cost them a damage to do it.
Yeah.
Right? It wouldn't have been, or actually, couldn't have Seeking Dispel because whatever. But like even a dispel will cost a damage to do it. I think, unless we changed that and I don't remember it.
No, you're right.
I didn't think we changed the order of that yet.
No, there is no order. That's it. Leather pants coming out. Jason goes up to 2 armor. 1 armor coming out for AridigasFan with the leather boots. It's pretty typical out of a Battleforge.
Mm-hmm.
Another Seeking Dispel out of Jason.
Oh,
Getting a
strength goes
bear
down.
strength. That's really telling.
He's getting super so these Seeking Dispels have been both great for information and tempo, right? Like, yes, they're costing the same amount of mana, but now Jason has an idea of what, not that he didn't before, but like can almost confirm what AridigasFan's trying to do and can try to derail that.
Absolutely.
While also nuking some of the important parts of it.
And we see a Blood Demon coming out for AridigasFan.
Ooh.
We're gonna
Is it gonna
have.
be the Reaper? Is it gonna be the Reaper?
Ooh.
Nope. Nope. No Blood Reaper.
Ooh, I don't know if I agree with that. Blood Reaper is really good with the Blood Demon.
I love it with the Blood Demon personally,
Oh
but
yeah, we see
also
the
it's a
Gorgon.
little bit on the squishy side, so you
It's
gotta be careful with
risky.
it.
It's definitely risky with fireballs and stuff, especially.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, Goron. What?
Goron's
Awesome.
interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
this is a really unique Jason pick here. Um, I'm personally a fan of the other werewolf, the level 2 one. Just because this one,
Craven.
yeah, Craven. Now the double strike, I'm wondering if he's using it because of double strike, or if he just
I don't know. The
wants.
Bloodthirsty can get this guy to what 6 dice if he's in the same zone as Warlock. So like that's
Yeah, that's fair.
possibly slept on. 12 life,
Yeah,
3 armor is a fairly tough creature,
yeah,
and if
okay,
you look
that's
at
fair.
Mageddon, 3 armor and 15 life. Is that right? What's Mageddon got?
Again, yeah, he's 13.
13. Excuse me. So yeah, both fairly tough creatures at this point that the Blood Demon may have trouble actually doing a lot of damage to because
That's a good
3
point.
armor is going to be outside of crit rolls going to be a little bit harder for it to do damage when it's only rolling what 4 dice with Bloodthirsty.
Yeah.
So, and then you have to trigger Bloodthirsty in the first place.
Yeah, not to mention that you do get Bloodthirsty with your double strike if you are in the same zone and manage to get that full action. So that's pretty nice too.
Oh, that's an interesting point. I didn't think of that. Yeah. So you can potentially roll 8 dice with that.
7 or 8, yeah. Forget Bloodthirsty. I'm not sure if it's plus 1
Well,
really.
if you have Bloodthirsty plus 2,
Oh, okay.
you
Yeah,
get
yeah,
5
yeah.
and then 3,
Duh,
right?
that's what I
So,
was thinking of. Yeah.
yep. So Jason brings out the lash. Yep.
Yeah,
We're going to see a
I
clash
don't know
here
if I
soon.
pointed this out, but Arigas did enchant Jason's mage. Did not
Oh, good
reveal
point.
though.
Waiting on that curse. It's going to wait too long.
Yeah, that ring of
don't wait too long.
curses. Interesting that it's not really paying off at all yet. But that mana flower, now we're on turn 4. It's already
Yep.
down to 2 mana cost. So it's interesting comparing these two.
Yep. Part of the reason, like I said, I would do that early. I would do the reveal early, get the benefit from the ring early, and just plan for it. Sometimes you have a surprise, sure, but very rarely is a curse needed to be surprising.
And Jason bringing out the Chant of Rage here on Blood Demon, putting the hate token on Mageddon.
Ooh. All right. Well, that gives him enough time to run across the board and Mageddon to be unleashed.
Yep, he's got one more seal token on him, so he's going to be open. And that's really brutal, actually, because this guy is so
brutal.
squishy.
And he's off on his own. The issue Jason will run into is that, I say the issue is that he's going to have to be able to hit him, but then I forgot that thing had reach. So never mind. I take it all back.
Oh, yeah. The lash is ridiculously good.
I know. Lash is awesome.
Rolling 5 dice, getting 6 damage. Crazy.
Wow.
No burn.
No good. That's only, 2 above average? But still, that feels bad, man.
And AridigasFan going, I better bring out the Dark Pact Slayer. Now, this is my preferred Blood Reaper token.
Yep. Blood Reapers. If you're gonna Blood Reaper, this one's a good one, and I also like what's the little dude, who's I can't remember the
one of the
little.
imps.
No, the 3 mana one, the Sanguine Hunter.
Oh yeah, Sanguine Hunter.
Those guys are pretty funny because they only cost you 1 life?
Cheap. Yeah,
or 2 life.
It costs damage to bring them out, but like it's so good if you do.
But also the life is so low, so life requirement is so low. You can get bigger threats out there, so he's just out there healing the damage he does to you.
The level +1, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there was a time when Sanguine Hunter was just like everywhere. Like you saw like druids running it and stuff like that, and it was super powerful.
Yeah, they're cheap. They're easy to kill. They're fun.
Yeah, and
they're good for their mana cost. Like
a guarding Goron, so that's going to make it interesting when it comes to Blood Demon.
Yeah, actually, because I don't think Blood Demon having to attack. Oh wait, Blood Demon has to attack the guard, right? So attacking into Goron's gonna suck either way.
Yeah, he doesn't have to attack the Goron because
But if he does attack, he has to
attack the Mageddon, but he can't. So he's free to do whatever he wants.
Right, but if he does attack, it has to be to Goron, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
There's no overriding guards when it comes to Chant of Rage.
It's not confusing, we swear.
Manitories on Manitories on Manitories.
Yeah, right.
Fire Shape Ring coming out for Jason. That's enhancing Lash.
So we're looking at 6 dice from the Lash each
Gaunts
time.
of Strength, giving that +1 melee. Fireball coming out of Jason here at the Blood Demon. 7
Why
dice.
Fireball for that?
Oh, wait.
That's a lot of damage.
You got 10, 9 damage through and a burn. That is 1 dead Blood Demon.
So one thing I don't understand here is why the Fireball on that one. Maybe we'll find out here in a second, but I figure a Lash there would have been much cheaper.
That's actually a really good point, especially because he had initiative.
Yeah.
Him just being like, all right, well, here's, what is
I'm
it,
gonna whip
7,
you.
4 or 5? I guess 5 dice
Yeah.
versus 7 dice. But, I mean, regardless, yeah, I think
No, it would have
a
been
better
6
choice.
dice. 6 dice on the Lash, because you
Oh, yeah,
have
'cause melee.
Fire Shaper plus melee plus 1. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually agree with you. I wonder why he took it out.
Yeah. There might be a reason for it. I don't know it yet. It's just my first thought here was, why not just Lash it? Or cast Fire Strike or Flame Strike on yourself.
Jason, if you're watching this YouTube video, you can comment in our YouTube section and give us your reason.
It could be as simple as wanting to make sure it died before AridigasFan could react, right? That's the simple, valid point, right? My first thought is whip him.
This is a really good move.
Yep.
When it comes to hate tokens, I wonder if this is why, actually. AridigasFan did play Chant of Rage, and now when you read it, it says you place a hate token, and you have to go after the hate tokens. And Mageddon would have been in this zone with a hate token, so Goron actually would have had to have hit Mageddon, even if the one from this Chant of Rage token was placed, like, way over here. Because he's in the same zone as a hate token, he would have had to hit it. That would have been a really cool play.
Really? Wait, how back over that? It's not any hate token. It's the hate place.
It's hate tokens, not this hate token. So there is no distinguishment between hate tokens. That was a really smart play out of AridigasFan.
That's really interesting. Okay, so maybe that is why Jason did it, and that would make more sense.
That could be a really good explanation. Regardless, Goron's going to have to start sprinting across to go after AridigasFan's hate token on the Warlock, which is, of course,
the
exactly
Warlock, which now has also 3 enchantments stacked on it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is looking a little spicy.
A little interesting, yeah.
Do you have the purge?
We're going board presence versus build up, and I'm not really sure, like creature build up, and it's like it's an interesting difference in style. There we go.
Yeah, right.
That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, this is looking like a lot like how Warlocks play when they first start playing Warlock, which is still really powerful. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna move one in guard. I don't actually know if you have to move another one. Let me actually.
I think hate you actually have to move twice.
That's yes, and he is moving twice. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had to move twice, and he is moving twice.
Yep. The guard should be gone. We'll see if it matters later on anyway.
Oh, he lesser teleported. That's why.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Why didn't he attack then?
So he didn't want to sprint.
He didn't have to.
Yeah, and then the guard here, so he just had to chill out. So that was actually a really good counter. What happens
when I don't watch. Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things where taking teleports, if you don't know what else you're doing, is sometimes just a good call.
Yep. The positional game is really, really important.
Yeah, in general, if you don't know what to place as your second card whenever you play this game, like Dispel, Dissolve, Teleport, usually are good choices.
Yep, all of those are fantastic choices, in fact. Even if you don't end up using them, they're good to have on hand.
All right, so Arena Curses does get 1 use right now. Oh, it's not even a curse. He didn't get a use
not
at
even
all.
a curse. Nope. He did just reveal Chains of Agony, which I like. That's a free reveal, effectively. So.
Putting that on the mage is really interesting. I guess
it makes sense.
Maybe just stay put, maybe?
Well, it makes sense in the, if you're going to come after me anyway, you might as well take some damage while you do it.
Yeah, I mean, Aridigas has like a very, looks like a melee-focused build.
No, I probably would have personally done it on the Chant of Rage target.
Oh, yeah, just
kept
retreating, yeah.
Yeah, back up 1, guard, make him come to you, take a damage, get hit, yada, yada, yada,
Yeah, it forces all these guys to take more movements and stuff like that.
Right,
yeah,
right. It makes you it's not quite kiting, but you get the idea.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I would have done that one, but that doesn't mean it's a bad play yet.
Oh no,
I haven't used Chant of Rage in a very long time.
Honestly, this game is still anyone's game here. Honestly, the Blood Reaper, using a
technically
fireball...
speaking, Jason's actually losing because he has less life till he dies. But
fair enough. Yeah, I will say that, like, he spent a fireball and a Chant of Rage and Blood Demon, so it about evened out. The Mana Flower does seem to be paying a little bit more than the Ring of Curses right now. And in terms of the board state, I would say Jason has a slightly better lead, although we don't know what these enchantments are.
Yeah, the enchantments can make a difference here, and if he starts pulling more curses out, that can make a big difference as well.
Yeah.
The Seeking Dispels early on actually helped Jason, I think, with the tempo quite a bit.
Agreed there. Yeah. Yeah, if there was Mage Bane out, it would have been a nightmare.
Well, that and AridigasFan now had to either reapply Bear Strength or is no longer going to have Bear Strength. So it's an extra action that, delays the intended strategery here.
Oh,
brings out a
right.
Vorpal Blade, though.
We see Vorpal Blade come out for AridigasFan. Obviously going to start going melee.
Yeah.
Whereas Jason pulling out his own piercing with the Demon Hide Mask.
Vorpal Blade's an interesting choice to me, since Demon Hide Mask kind of does a similar job to it, and you can bring out Lash and do extra damage and stuff.
Yeah, so basically you got melee 1, piercing 2, whereas Jason got the piercing 1. I'm curious, I don't think that Demon
and
Mask,
extra melee.
Yeah.
And reach.
Yeah, well, the reach is crazy on this.
Reach is crazy, easy buffs with the Fire Shaper Ring, etc. So, like, there's just different strategies here to accomplish a similar tactic.
Sometimes it's a little harder to come up with that 3 mana.
Tactic, strategy, whatever.
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it could be that he's worried about...
Oh. Yeah, but look at the melee on that guy.
Oh, Wolf Fury and Bear Strength. Okay.
Uh-oh. And in the first quick cast, Jason decides to put probably a curse down. I didn't actually see what you covered over there.
So I'm sorry for everyone if you saw the picture.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Lash is the only issue with Lash is it's a little expensive, but at the same time it's like so much better than Vorpal Blade.
I agree. I love the Lash myself. Plus, it's technically harder to remove because it costs more.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna go.
So debilitate.
Oh no! That's a beautiful play.
2, 3, 4.
It's not gonna calculate correctly.
It's gonna be 5 dice that 6 mana spell just reduced. Oh my god, so brutal.
Beautiful. He's gonna have to re-roll and do only 4 dice, I believe. However, one of these days I'm actually gonna automate debilitate. I just didn't because it was still playtesting, I think.
Yeah, you're good.
So
it's 4 dice
blame
piercing 2. It is totally my fault. AridigasFan is rolling 9 again.
Yep. So he has to re-roll to 4 dice piercing 2, which is still pretty good.
He's like no.
But
don't apply.
that's brutal. That's a good timing on that curse.
Yeah. Now when this curse came out, it was as a promo. It was not epic, but a lot of feedback from everyone said just make it epic, and it makes sense here.
Yeah.
Oh, but the 4 dice rolls 7 damage.
Oh my god!
Are you kidding me, AridigasFan? Sorry if that was loud for anyone, but holy cow!
Oh my god!
I just got super excited at that roll.
Oh, same here. Puddnhead just did this to me earlier. That's hilarious.
Napmaster saying 4 is better than 9. Oh my god, Puddnhead rolling those dice. He's got to get revenge.
Oh my god, that's insanity.
Now he does have 1 armor, even with the piercing 2, so he does take 6. But still, holy cow! Everyone's got to get their comments in right now.
I mean, it's so good.
The 4-die counterattack does come in, dealing 1 because of that armor.
I can't get over this.
I know. It's so sad. I mean, debilitate should have worked there, but damn.
It was a great play, but he was not rewarded. Let's put it that way.
You know what? He had the hate on him. He was like, "Stop hating on me." Just freaking Vorpal bladed him.
Woof. Well, that was funny. Why dispel at this point? Just you're gonna roll better when you're before.
Yeah, right. That's a dispel for high RNG. Just always get the rolls. Oh,
so yeah, I don't know.
Hang on. There was 3 piercing, wasn't there?
Yes, should be.
So he did take 7. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Took it. Well, it's 7 crits, so yeah. I mean...
Oh yeah. For some reason, I thought he took 6. My bad. Anyway.
Yeah, maybe he healed somehow. Or what I would do is consider vampirism.
Yeah, right. All right. They're obviously thinking. Jason's like, what the hell do I do?
Why did this happen to me?
So he's got to attack. Jason, you find my composure. Are you kidding me? That's so Goran's gonna have to attack. Or I guess he doesn't have to because he's a guard right now. So he's probably deciding, like, do I want to guard? Am I gonna have to take another 4 dice to the face? What do I do here? He's gonna take a damage from that Chains of Agony, moving his Warlock, and he's gonna go into the Dark Pack. Rolling 4 dice, because there is a flame -2. Getting 4 damage. And it looks like counterattack does 3 back.
Pretty good rolls all across the board for that one, actually.
Yeah, especially when you have flame -2, it's nice to get some damage with your whip.
Yep, agreed.
So that puts him at 4, and this Goran's really, like, do I go in and just
Do I
die?
do this?
Because it's piercing too, so he's probably gonna live. Oh, and the flying sidekick comes out. And I
Oh.
do want to point out it's melee plus X traits, so that doesn't work at all in terms of, or it does work at all with flying sidekick, so it does counter this a little bit. 2 crits.
It helps. It still does. Jeez, the Garon's hurting, man.
Oh yeah, flying sidekick is like if you don't have the melee plus, it's like not really worth it, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's tough.
But he got 2 damage through. And here's the Darkpack Slayer. This is probably gonna kill Goron.
There.
Yeah.
4's better than 9.
Ardigas getting super good crits.
Oh my god.
I mean, he should have died anyway, but still.
I thought the Garon was a cool play. I think the fates of the world decided to tell me to ignore that idea.
I mean, that's totally why I don't run Goron. Because that happens every time. I'm gonna be honest.
Because it gets crit. That doesn't make any sense.
It just kind of dies. And, like, it's really.
It's a fairly solid creature.
I know, right?
I think next time throw Vampirism on him just in case. Just in case someone rolls 7 crits against you, right? But to your point though, both the Warlock and the Darkpack Slayer have enough piercing to effectively make the armor useless. So it does counter the fact that it does have 3 armor. So fair point, but also hilarity.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, right. I mean, in a lot of cases, it might be pretty good against like nature mages and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's too bad you can't put demon on it. Like, just slap some, make it a demon card on it. But you know,
slap some demons around.
Exactly, because like now you're like, do I want to run Red Claw with it? You know, to try to make it work.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so like, just take a look at this card. I mean, it's 15 mana, which is a lot. You know, I mean, like when you think about Darkpack Slayer, it's 2 mana less for 1 less armor, but more life, and just probably more damage. You know. Anyway, let's have them plan.
Planning.
Yeah, Jason's probably trying to figure out exactly what he's going to do here. I mean, he does have Mageddon, which is elusive.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I still think... I think you want to start attacking into the Battleforge Mage. I'm not sure. Like, Battleforge Mage is my first thought, like, get rid of that, but by the time you kill the Battleforge, it may not be useful. Unless you can, like, spike it in 1 turn.
Yeah.
Like, 2 swells or something. I don't know.
I mean, generally, I like to think if you get 3 or 4 casts off of the Battleforge, and if they kill the Battleforge,
it's already been worth it.
I already won with that, you know?
Yeah, and maybe then at this point, the eliminating of the Darkpack Slayer would be helpful for Jason too, because then he can have extra damage sources.
Yeah.
And use the action advantage for a while, but I don't know that's... Like, some of that will depend on dice rolls, so yeah, clearly I don't know, right?
Yeah, I mean, looking at the mana, you know, Ring of Curses just came out for Jason. He has 14 mana in the pool, whereas, you know, the Dragon Scale Halberd, which is brutal for Jason, comes out.
Brutal.
You know, Flame -2 there, plus 2 armor. That's rough when you get a lash.
But I mean, you could always explode it. I love exploding
that is
Dragon
the
Scale
Warlock
Halberds.
way, for sure.
I love exploding Dragon Scale Halberds. They're fun.
Dispel coming out. Getting rid of that Debilitate.
Yep. Lots of mana to do that, though.
Yeah, and I suppose there is an argument for that's maybe why it shouldn't be epic. But at the same time, if you just...
Oh, no. It absolutely should be.
You know, if you just kept taking Debilitate because you knew they were going to dispel it, it does lock up the game in a weird way. Paying 9 mana? What? Getting him away from this Darkpack Slayer. Chains of Agony does do one damage. Why would you...
All right.
He got him away.
So maybe he is going to go after the Darkpack Slayer then.
Yeah, like he's trying to single out this area here, maybe? Ring Curses did come out, so that kind of speaks to me that Jason doesn't really have much things he left in that Battleforge. Probably an armor piece, but didn't want to pay the mana, that sort of thing.
Maybe, yeah, that's a good point.
Whereas AridigasFan, you know, he might have some leather, but he's probably pretty much done with his Battleforge. You know, like Ring of Fire, maybe. kind of a tense
Huh.
part.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, he's got so much dice.
There's a lot of dice on
You
the
know,
field,
it's
so
like where is he gonna bring it? Dark Pact Slayer swings at Mageddon here, rolling 3.
3 damage. That's solid.
Mm.
I think Mageddon is gonna hit him back for
Rolls 5 dice,
5.
gets 7
Yeah,
minus
that's
the
another good roll.
2.
That's good.
5
No,
down
not
3.
even. Oh, minus 2 for armor. I think you meant for flame. I'm like, it's not flame. What?
Oh no, yeah.
You take that back.
So this Dark Pact Slayer could die next round.
I think he could, and that would give Jason a bit of an advantage on the board at least. Now, there's still some large melee things to deal with, right? The Warlock is kitted out to the gills still in terms of like how much damage it can throw down.
You know, was that worth 9 mana to teleport? That's
It
my
may have
big
been.
question.
It may not have been. It's a good question.
Because that's a ton of mana.
It is a ton of mana. However, if he just put a Chains of Agony on him and he gets to reveal it for free while the guy runs, then I mean, it might be okay.
That's fair.
It's still something.
Okay, that's fair. AridigasFan does enchant Jason's Warlock here. And this is where we're going to see the reveal, because they all have mana now to reveal. If they're going to do something at this stage. Interesting that we haven't seen any regen yet or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because that's probably the 2 things missing from their battle forges.
Yeah. Oh, you know, the other thing is it's now going to be a lot harder for Aridigas to get back into range of the Battleforge, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that could give Jason a bit of a turn advantage or not. Well, I guess we'll find out, but I can understand the question.
I would love to see something really crazy here, like a Force Crush. If you're gonna pay the mana, just go all the way. You know what I mean?
Do it. Gonna go big, go big or go home.
I mean, you've only seen 1 dispel out, but a lot of people aren't running mass dispels nowadays.
It's because there's enough efficient ways to get rid of multiple spells at a time that I think it's actually it's okay to run less dispels, but it does make you more vulnerable to specific cards sometimes. So, and I like that because you have to make a conscious choice about it, which is good, and then figure out how to play around it. But yeah.
Yeah, Academy really introduced some cards that were like, okay, you don't have to run 6 dispels anymore because you can just take care of all the curse problems with this one, you know, or something like that.
Yep. But also that makes it so that people are running less of them, which is both good and, you know, it's interesting book building choices. There we go.
Yeah, right, absolutely. Let's go ahead and fast forward this while they prep.
Yar. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, Moloch's Torment's out, and what was revealed? Enfeeble. Okay. So
really powerful spell here.
I'd love Enfeeble.
It's so
that's going to be, I won't say too tough to recover from, right? It's going to be more difficult now to get advantage from the Battleforge while Jason cleans up the Dark Pact Slayer and tries to build more advantage from his own Battleforge. So that could be, it might end up being that the 9 mana was worth it for strictly that reason, for positioning.
Yeah, agreed there. Jason targets Bear Strength. He is going to dispel that Bear Strength.
Yep. And so now he has some time to also like keep him out of the fight and dealing with this while derailing his main strategy.
Yeah, I mean, 2 Bear Strengths is what I would expect a AridigasFan to have. If he had a third one,
and that's 2 of them down now.
Like, wow, that's surprising. But at the same time, like, you know, I probably personally wouldn't run more than 2. So I'm curious to see what Aridigas does have here. Dark Pact Slayer does try to move closer. Trying to meet up with his friendly mage. Attacking SirJasonCrage.
5 on the Warlock.
Damage.
Well, that's starting to get dangerous now because he's about a third life down, especially with the Mageddon attacks.
And Mageddon probably won't kill him here. Does
rolls the opposite of what he rolled earlier.
Yeah, so this probably evened out those rolls between the 2 of them.
Roughly, yeah.
Roughly.
Close enough.
Maybe a little higher.
It's close. Either way.
Yeah, so Jason's really got to think here how he's going to take this mage action.
Vince moment.
Yeah. Okay, he's going to teleport himself. Okay, he wants to get back in the fray.
Yep. So the teleport there is a good play also. So it costs him 6 mana to get in there and do stuff as well. So they like it's I think the 9 mana teleport was a good play.
They did a trade, basically. 7 dice coming in with the piercing, 6 dice going through ultimately.
Yeah, that puts puts Jason in a dangerous spot. Which is totally recoverable, but also it's going to be a bit on the watch your back side kind of thing.
Jason asking to swap. Oh no. Jason is like, please. That's a daring thing to ask.
That's very nice.
Yeah,
I mean, it's cool.
I mean, I know they've been playing together for a long time, so you know, it's a Mage Wars community. They're friendly like that.
Yep, I would let him do it too, just because I don't think he's.
No, Jason wouldn't be like, let me cheat. That's not really a Jason way.
I feel like if anyone was gonna cheat, they'd just do it and not ask. But yeah, either way, it was fine. Do we know? So the Enfeeble is revealed. There's another enchantment now.
Yeah, I don't want to go over it, but yeah,
okay,
Jason
cool, yeah.
did enchant Aridigas's Mage with something.
Yep. And so now the advantage that he had of keeping him when he was in the corner is a little bit gone. I wouldn't say it's completely gone. Though what I might consider doing as Jason is moving up and then teleporting him back into like the top right corner or top left corner. So just something to keep him out of there, right?
Yeah. If he does that, he's trying to keep the mana low for AridigasFan.
Yeah. So that might be an interesting idea.
Like, that's a really good idea if you have a better board state, which
you could get a better board state here shortly.
Yeah. I mean,
this
Dark Pact Slayer
and it gives you more time.
We're probably not going to see this Mageddon die. So if this Dark Pact Slayer does die, it's kind of a big swing.
And that's what I mean. Like if you can do that and get rid of the Dark Pact Slayer, I think you're in a much better spot. And actually, instead of moving up, Jason should just move into the zone with his own Battleforge and then teleport Aridigas into the either corner,
back.
right?
Yeah.
Just put him back. But I would also I'd move in, I'd smack the Dark Pact Slayer and then teleport is how I would order that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Regrowth Belt does come out. That does nothing out of the Aridigas Battleforge. We see
instead he's just going to push him, and that's fine.
A push is still good because he's enfeebled.
Yep. Still good. Interested to see where this goes. Did he push back? Oh, he's seeking a spell.
He's going to seek to spell a Agony.
Oh, an Agony. Yeah. Okay, that's a good seeking the spell to have.
The counter to Bear Strength. You just put your Agony on. Okay, Mageddon's going to try to take out Dark Pact Slayer. He does get 2 more damage on. A little bit lower than it should.
Just chipping.
Actually,
it's only 1 under.
It's actually exact. No, 1 under.
Yeah, it's close enough. It's like half under technically,
but still
whatever.
Fine.
The Dark Pact Slayer showing why it's strong because the Piercing 2 is real nice. And it can take quite a few hits. Like Dark Pact Slayer is great.
Yeah, especially with that demonic curse that like just combos more. Oh, it's so good.
Either of the demonic bloodlust or what's the one that makes your demon basically a mini blood reaper?
The bloodthirsty. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I just forget the name of it.
Theft of Life gets revealed.
All right, what got dissolved? I didn't see. Oh, the gauntlets.
The gauntlets got dissolved, -1. Theft of Life comes out to counter the Regrowth Belt.
Yeah, kind of counter. It helps.
Yeah, it
helps mitigate lightly. I don't know if it's a complete counter. I'd call it more of a check than a counter.
That's fair. Jason up at 19 damage, 32 life, whereas 0 damage now to Aridigas because of that theft, and 38.
All right. Well, Jason's got a lot less leeway, but he's got a chance. Like I said, I think what's the Siphon Life actually would be an interesting play here to knock out the Dark Pact Slayer while gaining a little bit from it. That's only 6 mana if I remember right. That's 6 mana or 8 mana.
I believe it's 6.
I'm looking it up. Load faster.
I think the card you were looking for was Demonic Link.
Yes, Demonic Link from earlier.
You're right. Good card,
And Siphon Life is only 6 mana, so you would roll 3 damage, 3 dice of damage, you do direct damage, and then you'd heal whatever you did, right?
Yeah.
So that could be a 2 life, or excuse me, 2 damage swing and one that knocks out the Dark Pact Slayer.
AridigasFan at 22 mana. This is when you start to kind of worry about, are they gonna like direct damage me, or
Yeah.
what's gonna happen here?
How many dice can AridigasFan swing now? Because he's got the Vorpal Blade, so
Yeah, let's do a
that
count
gets
here.
4 plus 5, or
4,
plus 1 more, excuse
5,
me. Yep. And
6. I'm
6
seeing
is
6
all we're
right now.
showing. I think that's all I see as well. So 6 damage, or 6 dice, excuse me. It's pretty good against, I don't know, what is that? 4 armor, so
2,
he's got
3,
piercing
4.
3. So 1 armor effectively.
And he's got piercing 3. Yep, that's pretty
Yep.
damn good.
That is good. We have a curse going down, probably.
The curse going
Guessing
down.
it's another agony.
I do believe that's an
why
agony.
wouldn't it be an agony?
Yeah. Having 2 agonies is just good.
I run 3 and at least 1 Warlock.
Right?
So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get you. Please tell me it's explode.
Explode! There it is. So in Mage Wars, anytime you can get 2 actions in one, it's amazing. And this one literally gets rid of armor, then does an attack. So like, oh my god, it's so good.
That's awesome.
Because 6 dice for 4 die, fire attack, 6 up burn, that's okay. But like the ability to dissolve. That's where it's really at.
To dissolve it and do damage. Like both of those things are the important part.
Dark Pact Slayer goes after the Warlock.
Oh my god,
Gets
6
damage. Oh no, this is not looking good for Jason at all. That's not good.
Yeah,
I mean, we're just talking about Aridigas's mana. Yeah, having that high mana means spells like this totally where it's at. And that I think is going to turn it around for him. Not necessarily turn around, but just continue the lead, I guess.
Oh man, that's a rough one.
Card token wants to make sure his mage doesn't just get like popped in the head. Agony does get revealed, putting him down to 4 dice.
Oh, 4 dice, it only does 1 against Mageddon.
Gets 1. Here's the retaliation. Rolling 5 dice.
Good hit.
Actually gets a good hit.
Yeah, but I think he's got enough armor. It may not matter.
Reveals a Rhinohide, AridigasFan. So he only takes 1 damage. Aridigas has every answer right now.
Yeah.
Searing Thrash, he's trying to kill this Dark Pact Slayer. Barely misses it. Oh no. If he just would have rolled average there.
Right.
Oh no. That's awful.
I
I feel like that's a lot of this game so far is Jason like barely having something where it's like, okay, well, it's gone. All around. Super cool game.
4 is greater than 9, right?
Yeah, right. And we're at this is of course the big fear right now whenever you're 6 damage or less away against a Dark Mage, because Drain Soul will just kill you, and it is a quick cast. And so there's no nullify, so if I was Jason, I'd
Drain Soul. I would say Drain Soul in this case will put you to within 1.
You get 2 tainted, right?
Yep.
That's right.
Because he got a regen on that one.
Oh,
so.
he regen 2. Oh, that's right, because he has no damage. Oh, so the Theft of Life did nothing. Yeah, very nice.
Well, wait. Go over Theft of Life real quick.
It prevents
I think he took a damage anyway.
It does
prevent 1 point of healing. So yeah, he regen 1 in either case.
Yeah.
So he's still at 25, which means he has 7 life of buffer.
Was he at 27?
He was at 20.
His damage is at 27,
and then he regen 2. Basically, he put it up 1, and then it regen 2 automatically.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's why I did that. Cool.
So yes.
I thought he was just at 27 naturally. Clearly, I'm paying attention right now.
It's okay. This is not looking good for Jason, though, no matter how you spin it.
I mean, so
that Dark Pact Slayer's punching above its weight
it
class
doesn't
right now,
necessarily
and it's got a big weight class.
Yeah. And of course, there could be the Fireball or things like that. That could all just also do damage. It's insane. This is not looking good for Jason at all. God, the Dark Pact Slayer. So yeah, as Jason, this is a really interesting turn. You want to heal in some sort of way.
I feel like, Jason's 1 short of Drain Soul. Never mind. I feel like Jane's Drain Souling would be great right now too.
I mean, he could do the the cheaper versions. Drain Life.
Drain Life wouldn't be as effective against the Dark Pact.
No, wouldn't.
It'd be good against AridigasFan though.
Yeah.
And you might be able to buy yourself some more time.
Another Dragon Scale comes out. We're not going to see a Drain Life there.
Nope, not at this point. Siphon Life! Come on!
Siphon Life would actually be pretty sick right now.
It'd be great.
Because that would kill the Darkpack Slayer, and then heal you 3. About, hopefully. Okay, Jason's gonna buff up his Warlock. I guarantee you this is all just defensive stuff.
Probably. I don't. I mean, there's no way you can't. Like, you have to do that to survive long enough to weather the storm, right?
Mageddon had initiative, took out the Darkpack. That's what you want to see.
Yep. Yep. Interesting. Probably a curse.
I'm guessing finite life.
Yeah, poison blood would make sense here.
Rust?
Remove curse would be a good thing or a purge magic. I'm not sure what your favorite is there, but something to get rid of all of it.
Oh, another curse goes down. Okay. Oh no.
Oh
I think he's sealing
it up.
He's sealing it.
Yeah, it's gonna start paying off. That ring is gonna come in handy way late in the game, though.
Dissolve on the dragon scale. Jason's going, can I spike you? With the 0 damage.
I mean, I've seen crazier shit.
Oh, the Warlock gets revealed. Okay. And I do want to point out it gets revealed before the next round. So Curse Ring procs, and then it can proc again. So an extra 2 damage. He's going to heal 1. This upkeep phase. Let's see if something else gets revealed. Okay. They're planning.
This game is insane. I love it.
He's at 26. Should he be at... Yeah, 26 sounds right? He like moved his mage and all the enchantments stayed. That's weird.
It'll catch up eventually.
There's a go around, yeah.
Oh, it's because it's doing upkeep right now.
Oh, yeah. The scripting. So 28? No? 26. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna skip through planning here. Because I feel like we all know where this game is going.
I have a feeling, it's gonna be a slugfest here.
And I do want to point out Jason has 13 mana. Demon Hide armor makes it harder for that melee to go in.
Lots of strength, though. Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Balance of strength.
Oh no.
Okay.
Demon Hide armor's awesome.
You're not really gonna want a searing thrash in there.
Or if you do, you gotta be a little careful with it.
Let's just lower this a little bit.
Yeah.
Look at all this equipment. We still have an unrevealed enchantment.
Oh shit.
Still have an unrevealed enchantment on Jason.
Yep.
Okay, Ardigas is gonna pass. Okay, he's gonna flame strike himself. Oh, okay. I mean, the damage barrier will proc, but it's only 1 die.
Oh, there's the vampirism.
Vampirism. That's a good way to heal.
Yep.
But there's still
as long as you roll well enough.
He gets 4. Reveal the poison blood on him. That's what we were wondering. He probably figured, oh, you didn't reveal it during upkeep. You probably don't have that. But here we are.
Yeah.
And it's going to be what? 2 burns? 1 burn.
3 damage and a burn, yep.
No healing. That's so brutal.
That is brutal. Plus the damage barrier going back, doing critical, assuming it hits anything. That's a lot of life left.
The demonic presence. It feels like there's a demon around, so it
damage barriers are messed up right now. I need to fix those.
It looks like they're not doing their damage barrier. I don't know why. That's fine.
Yeah, I know why. Well, at least I have the error of why mine didn't work, so I can assume they're all doing it the same.
Zot saying, yo.
Yo, bros.
Yo, do you play in real life? Because automation. That's one thing whenever I go back to playing this game, like actually like physically in the presence, I'm always like, oh, I have to do things. Why is it just automating? You know? Alright. AridigasFan targets the Warlock. Jason's mage gets enchanted. Times 2 here.
Times 2.
A guard out of Mageddon. Smart choice. He's targeting poison blood. Dispel. Oh, we have a okay. He's gonna do a Purify? Nope. He's just literally okay. He didn't have the mana to do it,
Ah, yeah.
so he just attacks the enemy mage, gets 1 damage through and a burn, and 1 damage comes back to him from the
Yeah, that's a
damage
brutal
barrier.
one. That's a brutal one.
You know, it really sucks getting 1 damage and then an automatic attack doing 1 damage back.
I know, right? The exact same thing back.
That is harsh. All right, 28 damage. It's going to go up to 30. Man. I just don't see how Jason can get out of this.
It's going to be tough, yeah.
I mean, oh, he had a dispel. Okay.
I'm running out of ideas here for him, and it's going to be anything short of a miracle. I can't. Yeah, right. I think it just goes down swinging at this point.
Mm-hmm. I think we can ×5 this.
Yep.
All right, so we do see the spell go down. A Jinx gets revealed out of Aridigas.
Oh no!
Beautiful Jinx play here.
Oh yeah.
Just ensuring the game board.
Tempo insurance right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jinx is it's just such a trickster spell, you know?
Oh, I know.
AridigasFan at 18 mana. A number of ways he could destroy Jason here.
Huh. Targets poison blood.
Here we go. Or remove curse he has. Okay.
There. Yeah.
Beautiful play.
Technically not dead yet. Until he
gets fireballed. I mean, if he gets fireballed, it's over. But yeah.
Yeah.
And he does -2.
You gotta take a shot at it. You might as well.
Is he really rolling 4 dice here? That's harsh.
Oh, another explode. Oh, it's a dissolve. Damn.
Okay, so we're gonna play it out. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, there it is. It's gonna be a fireball. Yep. The only way to do this.
I mean,
when in doubt.
When you're a warlock, would you want to die any other way?
No. Of course not.
It's a GG right there.
A GG right there. That was really well played. Both were fun to watch, though I will admit to being very surprised by the early game.
Very nice end game chat here. Aridigas saying, yo, it was the dice, and Jason would be like, yeah, you had skill.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would agree with both. Like the dice may have helped early on, but also it was well played.
Let's talk about some stuff here really quick at the end game. Mana Flower definitely paid off. I believe personally more than the Ring of Curses. Of course, the Ring of Curses came out later for Jason. But...
I would tend to agree, though. There is the upfront cost of it being 5 versus the 2, and off of the porch, right? So it was an action versus a non-action and 1 mana.
Yeah.
Right? So you're right. I think it did have the Mana Flower had a higher impact, but also it wasn't bad from the perspective of what you got from the Ring of Curses.
And I like the Molochs. It didn't really get much use, unfortunately. I feel like this is an early game that you just abandoned later on. I kind of felt like Jason was kind of casting a few spells that were like out of your battle forge, like just to cast them.
I think that you're right on that one. I think also it could have been good if he hadn't gotten so close to death. That he had to concentrate on not dying, right? So Molochs can always put that threat range up there, but because he had to concentrate, he had to switch gears from okay, let's do some damage to oh crap, I'm about to die.
Yeah. I actually do think that teleport probably was too much mana, the 9 teleport thing. I would have loved to have seen like Afflicted Demon come out or something like that to be like, I'm countering you with weeks. Or something like that. I mean, really, like, it's really tough when you're a AridigasFan running a book like this because, like, Curse of Weakness is so powerful that, you know, that you build up all these weaknesses and then all your melee's crap. Like, you know, we saw Jason with the Debilitate, but really I think Curse of Weakness is the great follow-up as well.
Right.
I don't know, you got any more comments about this game?
Well, I do not. That's we covered a lot of it on the way. I mean, it was an interesting strategy from both sides, and I think that one probably could have gone either way. in some cases, but
Yeah.
it was well fought on both sides.
Yeah, the Goron just didn't seem like it had enough life.
I would contend that 7 critical hits, critical damage will make anything feel a little bit weak.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
So like if let's pretend it got normal 4 critical damage, right?
Yeah.
That Goron lives another turn, maybe 2, and has an impact on the game. So
okay, that's fair
yes,
too. Yeah.
it's unfortunate that it happened that way, and you have to respond to that when that does happen. But also it can make every creature feel like crap. So
yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I
it's
always
tough
feel like
to take a lesson from that.
I always feel like demonic bloodlust would be good on him.
Yeah, I think Bloodlust would be interesting. I think honestly, even just bear strength might be good on that.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just a straight up one. Yeah, which demonic bloodlust is kind of like the bear strength of dark in a weird way.
Yeah, it's an attempt at it. And since he's already bloodthirsty, it doesn't really change much.
Yeah, and I suppose with Chant of Rage, it's a really nice way to be like, well, I have 2 mandatory actions. Which one do I choose? You know.
Yeah.
So anyway, Shark, always good casting with you.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, AridigasFan. We are gonna have more games going on this. We're gonna try to reveal 1 game a week or a day. I think. 'Cause I think the 3 of us are just trying to knock all these out as they come in. So keep watching. We will be announcing the date of the next tournament after probably like the championship game somewhere around there. So if you guys are watching this and you want to join in on the next tournament, keep an eye out. This is a really fun series, and I'm just really enjoying watching all these mages just interact. Bye.